And I'm still seeing 3-1 TK all day. However, that's not going to happen. That was an old prediction. And then thanks for the shout out, of course, man. Going through as we're looking through here. TK comes back. So I'm Zany saying TK comes back, and then I believe Fuse will pull it off from Fair Assassin. So definitely interesting stuff coming from the Twitterverse.
And someone did mention they're hoping Clay can get hyped. And that's one thing that I haven't really heard as much as I've heard from him before, or in the past, I'm sorry, when he was with Complexity. But looking at it right now, we're going to be on board here with Stanley from Fuse. He's going to be in a little gunfight as his teammate Historify is going to push up and try and get control of B. He is going to get a kill there. That's 2 down, 3 down for TK. The last member was going to be sitting there in B. That was in fact Sharp, as he's going to get shut down just now. And right now, Thing 2 is going to try and capture the B flag there.
Not going to be successful. However, we are going to see TK playing the same game we saw them play in the beginning. One's going to be on C. If we can try to get on board whoever's on that C flag in a little bit, and it is going to be controlled. And TK now on B as well. And luckily, Thing 2 was able to come through and clear that C flag out. A and B, though, however, is going to be captured. Great rotation over for C from TK to force the players of Fuse to rotate back to capture B.
All right, so TK is going to have a lead right now for about 5 points as we're going to be on board here with Theory, as he's going to push into bottom control as his team is going to capture or hold, A and B. But the spawns did flip, and we do see that Historify from Fuse is going to be sitting on the A flag as he's going to capture this one perhaps. He's going to be in a little gunfight, neutralizing it only. Right now, though, Fuse needs to start pushing for that B flag and start going for a capture.
Yeah, most definitely. As we're looking now, 25-17 is going to be your score. TK currently leading just by the skin of their teeth. Fuse really needs to start rotating around and forcing those spawns out of control. However, they are going to be on B. Look at the triple cap going down. The teamwork. Insane Theory trying to go for that nade. He's not going to connect, however, with anything. And now the CB split is real. As now, what is TK's reaction going to be?
I don't know. They had their 2 caps. I'm sorry, 2 caps to 2 flags to 1, and when they did exactly what I would have done. I would have gone for the counter, the home flag, when the team that owns that flag is going to swap over, but it looks like that actually worked in their favor. And right now, though, they're going to go for a capture on B, as Stanville did take out Claystor right there, but jumping in, that was in fact going to be, I think, Neslo to take out Stanville.
Thing 2 trying to go into damage control, however, not going to be able to be successful as A and B now, that AB split going in effect as TK answering right back. Look at Theory, 11-3 with 4 captures. Main Slayer, plus he's playing the main objective role along with Sharp, who's going 7-8, however, with 3 captures. Notice all of the team members have captures, and if you look at Fuse, Wheats struggling with 0 captures himself, plus going native.
They need to get a little bit more aggressive going and flipping the spawns, in fact, or even going and neutralizing the flags as we've seen them do in the past. So right now, Sharp, though, is going to get a kill. They're taking out Thing 2, and now Sharp is going to be pushing back around and spots another player that is going to be Stanville, able to take him out. And the A, it looks like it's going to go into the hands of Fuse right now, as Sharp is going to try and contest that there, but he's going to get taken out. So it's going to be a 13-point lead with about 1 minute and 37 seconds left here on the clock in favor of TK.
And yeah, B has been neutralized. Fuse looking to take that over, and they are successful. A and B going down, as you see, 3 down for the team of TK. Theory still sitting 12-5 with those 4 captures. A and B in the hands of Fuse. Neslo, though, watch him. This guy has been known to flip those spawns around. He's going to be heading for A, as B is going to be contested. This could be a big move from Neslo.
All right, so let's stick on board here with Neslo, as B is being taken by his team, TK. And right now, though, let's swap over to Thing 2. He's going to be just spawning up, spot the player running into B, as he is he's going to be supporting his teammate in there as well. And that's going to be 2 flag caps, 1 A and B in the hands of Fuse, as now it's all up to TK to try and get a flag, as they're closing the gap, I guess you could say, with about 43 seconds left here on the clock.
Yeah, only about 8 points separating the 2 teams here. Really, really close. In fact, as we've seen in the first domination, it shouldn't be any different here. Theory already on that A flag. Fuse, they're spawning up on C. They need to go and try to maintain that B, but the AC split's going to happen. TK, with just 25 seconds remaining, they're going to apply the pressure towards B. And looking good right now. They're going to go into the second round with a little bit of a lead.
So right now we're going to still be on board with Theory, but let's swap over to Fuse. Take a look at what Thing 2 is doing. He's going to try and capture C as he does, and his team is going to hold B as well. So 8 seconds left here on the clock. It gives them just enough time to close the gap even a little bit more, and that's going to be about maybe 6 points.
Wow.
So 6-point differential in favor of TK. Not a lot. So Fuse can come back from that as well.
Yeah, not a lot at all. You know, in the first round, TK, whenever they were playing Domination on Octane, TK was only leading by 8 points. This could be the same thing going on here. However, they will be spawning up in different spawns. But like we've said, they're so incredibly aggressive, rocking that AC split and then locking down the B-bomb side or B-flag site as well. I'm really interested to see if a triple cap is going to happen, but I got to give it to Theory for stepping up his game 14-8. And in that first domination game, Theory was struggling 5-14, so he's really got Fuse's number right now.
Absolutely. And his ability to run around the map, get caps, get kills, as well as control spawns is what makes him a very vocal leader in TK. So the second half coming up, I'm expecting Fuse to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes down to it. One thing I did notice that they were doing is when they had the B flag and they were spawning up, they were all bunched up together on B, and then they would push out maybe in opposite directions, thinning themselves out. Start being a little bit more aggressive, start going in as a unit and going in for those caps and outnumbering the other team. So, you know, maybe that's what they need to do. And again, they're 6 points behind.
Exactly. They're 6 points behind at this point, and that's not a lot. So right now, Fuse could easily make a comeback. And if they do, TK's out of this tournament. So this is a crucial round for them to win at this point for both teams. You know, they need to be flawless from this point on as we're looking get right into the game. Just 30-second countdown. You know, I just want to talk a little bit about Sharp. Sharp on the team Kaliber. He's really been the backbone for that. He was on Team Fear. Sharp started forever ago, as I remember, all the way back in 2009 for the MLG National Championship. He was on Team Extravagant, winning first place, and in 2010 on Envy, winning first place as well. So big stuff coming from him, I'm assuming, going into the second round. He's going to step up his game.
All right, so let's take a look at what Fuse can do. In fact, and you know what? I'm going to say that they're going to go ahead and maybe win this one by 2.
Fuse.
I'll say 2.
That is a lot. Okay, so 2. That is a big step up for you, Turbo. I'm impressed, but what else I'm impressed about, I knew Fuse was going to do this. They were up to something tricky. Wheats already heading for that C spawn. Right now, Fuse in the beginning with Wheats and his Storify already going for the AC split. He's actually going to backtrack and go for B, however, with 2 people in there. But like you said, they go and they do a double cap or a triple cap on B, but then they thin out, not leading any defensive position, and TK easily captures B right over again.
And they have a 1-point lead now, and that lead is just growing. Still watching Wheats here as he's going to get shut down. 3 down, 4 down of 4. Fuse really quickly, and it does look like that Theory is going to take advantage of that, capturing B. They do have C. Now Fuse, though, needs to send someone over to C. Throw them off their game. Have them rotate from B to C, and then, you know, have like maybe 2 or 3 members from Fuse to sit on B. So they need to start thinking about doing something like that.
Yeah, they definitely do, and they tried that in the beginning, but Wheats was seen right through as we're seeing now 2 people from Fuse on B, and TK with a beautiful cleanup on that B flag, able to come through big and absolutely decimate Team Fuse there. So now C and B in control, and Fuse, here we go. Now they're finally making their move on that left side to try to get the AC split and then work their way for B. This is smart.
All right, so we're going to take a look here at Wheats as he's going to be the one sitting back and defending the flag a little bit. And right now, Stango is going to spot Neslo, and he's going to take him out, but he's going to get dropped in return. And now there's about a 7-point lead for TK, so added on to the 6, that's about 13.
About 13 points, not a lot of points really. Right now, TK can't feel safe. They have to keep up the momentum. And if you look, they're doing a fantastic job. Neslo 5-3, Theory 2-2. Clay going 5-3 himself, Sharp 4-5. You look at Fuse, 3 of them going negative. The only person positive is Wheats off that beginning, getting a nice triple kill.
All right, so let's take a look here as Wheats is sitting at 7-3 now. He's just going to spawn up, but a big shank right there. And right now, Fuse is just dropping like flies. And but though we're going to see as Thing 2 is going to try and stop the B flag capture, unable to do so. Neslo 7-4, Clay 8-4. Just reading off some of the KDs from TK. And you know what? They're playing very aggressive. They're playing it they're playing it perfectly, actually.
Well, they are. Neslo not doing.
Possibly.
No. This is well, actually no. Yeah, this is a triple cap. No, because now you see they are going to be dropped as it is going to be A and B. Once again, the A-B split going in Fuse's possession. Fuse, this could be the momentum changer for them. Only 1 point separates them, and actually TK only leading by 1 point, and that changes now as they are currently evened up, and now only 6 points is separating TK from Fuse.
Right, so that lead is going to diminish even more over time. Watching Stainville now as he's going to try and go for a possible flip right now. So just controlling this middle area is fine, but now they need to send some players over to B. No one is watching B.
No one's watching B at all, and that's really coming into effect as TK, 2 members on B, they are going to be successful getting it. Nowhere even close to capturing it is Fuse. Now, Historify going up top, Engineer is going to get that overhead look. He is going to spot a player to his... No, he doesn't spot that player to his right. I believe that guy is underground. He's going to go up the ladder, and here we go. They are going to capture B, 55-54, only a 4-point difference between TK and Fuse. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining, coming down to the wire.
Yeah, Clay's going to be the only player up from TK, and he's going to shut down another player from a Fuse, and he gets taken out, though, on B as he was going for a cap, was able to, in fact, stall the timer a little bit, and now Weeks is going to try and stop him here, and if we don't see an ending from TK here, the next map, though, just to think ahead, is going to be...
it's going to be Octane Search and Destroy, which we saw TK won that in Domination, but back on board with the action. Only 2 points! 2 points separating them in this match, and overall only 4 points. Fuse currently leading right now in this game. Let's get on board with Theory. Guy going 6-8, going underground to try and defeat Fuse, as currently A and B in control of Fuse. Fuse looks like they could eliminate the monsters of this tournament, Team Kaliber.
40 seconds left here on the clock. 71-67. In favor of Fuse this half. So that 6-point differential right now.
Right now they're even. They're dead even right now.
Right now. And we're going to have, watching Weeds as he was able to take out a player from TK. And right now we're going to have a little problem with Fuse as we're going to see Sharp in there able to take out a player from TK. And that's 3 down for Fuse.
3 on B.
Go for that B cap.
81-74, ladies and gentlemen, with just 10 seconds remaining. It's literally coming down to just minuscule points at this point. Team Kaliber, they are losing control of B, and right there, I think that is in fact going to... Wow!
That's 4 down, in fact, for TK right there. And the score is going to be...
No, they're even! They tied!
Even. That was a tie.
Tie!
That was a tie. Yep, that was a tie game. So what's going to happen is they're going to have to go back and play again.
They just tied!
Yeah, they tied.
That's fantastic!
So we get to play again.
We get to play again!
We do.
I'm like a kid in the candy store right now. I get to see some more Fuse TK action.
Domination Sovereign. So
wow!
What we're going to have to do...
Fuse had the lead going into it just by a couple of points, and I have never seen Clayster so incredibly happy over a tie.
No, I mean, they had the loss going into it.
Right.
But now what has to happen is they need to get back a little bit more aggressive because they should have won it. They had the lead going.
They had the lead.
But, you know, Fuse was able to get their composure and, you know what, tie things up. So it's actually, I felt like that was a win for Fuse.
It was a win for Fuse if you're thinking about it. So right now they're going back into it hopefully soon. I'm going to write down some more stats going, but this is like a finals match here basically. This is insane.
It could be the finals match for TK.
It definitely could be the final match for TK overall, but never know, man. TK known for their aggressive play as well as Fuse, and they're just going to get it set up and, you know, enduring. These teams are enduring. Right. And, you know, just to point out, you know, thing two, his ambition is to win a championship. He wants this more than really anyone. But if you're looking over at, you know, Team Kaliber, you know, Nesla wants a championship as well.
Yeah, so... Oh, man, I don't even know what to call this one at all.
No, you said 2 points, and that was pretty good. You were only 2 points away.
That was close.
That was really close, man. A lot closer than your football game going on right now. That you.
Oh, actually, you know what? The Saints won by 2 points.
What?
Saints won by 2 points.
No, did you contact your bookie?
Anyway, so we're going to be back after this commercial break with another domination sovereign between Fuse and Historify, as that last one was a tie game, something we don't see much of here at UMG. So that was actually the first one I saw. But with that being said, we'll be right back after this short commercial break.